Hey everyone, Brian Sparks at Greenhouse Grower, and I'm back with Dr. Allan Armitage. How are you today, Allan?
I'm well, Brian. Thank you very, very much. It's a wonderful day, and it's great that everybody's enjoying plants and good weather.
Absolutely. This is the time of year for it. We love it. Well, we've talked about California spring trials a lot over the past few videos that we've done. You go to Cast every year and you see new series, you see new color introductions from existing series. Every once in a while, you see something that's truly unique. And I think we really got a chance to see that at our very first stop. We arrived at Greenfuse Grove on the first day of California spring trials. And immediately we were led into a dark room where we got a chance to see the new bioluminescent Firefly Petunia. It was quite an experience. So, Al, can you talk about that? And then we'll kind of get into, what the plant is all about and kind of where things might be going from there.
You're right, Brian. I can't emphasize enough how wonderful and how fortunate people who go to the trials are. I mean, those who visit the trials to see what's new. It's just a fabulous experience. I mean, and I hope it never goes away. But that's for another day. But, having said that, people like you and me, or people who have been there a lot of times, it gets a little tough to find the greatest thing ever or the newest thing ever or something to talk about that gets everybody talking.
Yeah.
Because, often, and for very good reason, it's maybe one more color in a series, or maybe it's something that just the whole series does better on the bench. And, when you're looking at this, it's great. But to really get caught up in something new is actually more difficult than ever.
Yeah.
And having said that, the experience, Brian, and you use that word, of seeing this Firefly Petunia. Now, let me also make sure you understand that, and that's me talking here, I'm not pushing this thing.
Right.
The people who have developed it and the people who are working with it, they will tell you straight up that there's a ton of work to be done to make this really, really, really a great, great plant for the consumer.
Yeah.
But having said that, it is really cool. And the experience, it was like Fright Night on Halloween. They took us into this black tent. I mean, I couldn't see a thing. And then, the bottom line is, after a while, these darn plants started to become visible. Then you started to see these things.
Yeah.
Because they were, quote unquote, glowing in the dark. And so it's an experience, to be sure. Now, having said that, again, I'm going to go back a step. Susie Raker sent me a few plants. And so I have them in my deck here. And I, can only get up so many times at 2 a.m. to look at these things, but I did. And one night they literally glowed. I mean, glowed meaning I could see them.
Yeah.
But the next night I couldn't because there was too much ambient light. Somebody's lights were on out there and whatever.
Right.
So I think it's just so much fun to talk about. It's truly an innovation. Whether it goes anywhere, what do you know? What do I know? And I don't think the people who are working with it, they don't know either. And again, I just think it's wonderful that we have something like this to talk about. It may not be the greatest thing since sliced bread in 3 years, but then again, it may be. But
Yeah.
boy, it was fun to do, wasn't it?
Well, and as you said, I mean, it's unique and it's different. And the most important thing, I think, is as the team behind the Firefly was telling us, as you pointed out, this is just the beginning. They're not going to just introduce this and say, hey, we're done with it, go enjoy it. They were telling us they're looking for constant improvements, improving the bioluminescence, maybe looking at other plant categories as well. So, I mean, they want to make sure that this thing is done right. So it was really, as you said, just a unique introduction, especially coming from the bright sunshine into a dark room and you're trying to feel your way around. But once you get settled in, it's there and it was something to see.
I learned something else, Brian. I didn't realize that the eyeballs of old people took a lot longer to see what was out there than the eyeballs of younger people. Well, gosh, I'm not doing that again. That's for darn sure. But again, it's fun to talk about, and people are talking about it. But they're talking about it in the realm of, you say, uniqueness, creativity, innovation, and perhaps a future. So yeah, it's fun to talk about something that's new.
Yep, exactly. Talking about something new is great. So, and hopefully more to come from their team and anything else unique that we're always on the lookout for. So,
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
that's right. Appreciate you joining me today, Alan, to talk about this.
My pleasure. Let's go have fun in the garden.
That's right.